Diversity is not our strength. Part 2. If you haven't heard Part 1 already, I recommend checking that out. You can find it here. So, do you think politicians let in massive waves of illegal immigrants with the intention of increasing or decreasing social cohesion? Do you think their purpose is to unite or divide these people who are professional dividers? Divide and conquer is their strategy. They know what will happen because ethnocentrism is an immutable law of nature. But they bank on stupid or immature fantasizing idealists who are only capable of imagining what they believe should happen. We should welcome them with open arms, and we should feed and house them, and they should be grateful and assimilate and contribute. Yeah, whatever. And then, you know what we should do? We should all sing Kumbaya and ride our pet unicorns into the candy rainbow sunset. Doesn't that sound great? Oh wait, there's this thing called reality. Immigrants to Europe, most of whom are Muslim, say they want peace. We can refute that without even addressing their insanely violent ideology, although that definitely helps. We can disprove the non-violence claim by their very presence in Europe in such large numbers, as there is no such thing as a peaceful invasion. There is no such thing as a peaceful multicultural society. What Muslims mean by peace is that they want to conquer peacefully. Conquering by force takes a lot of work and bloodshed. They would rather do it by outbreeding and taking over institutions and flexing their potential for violence. Everyone knows that you cannot have an open door policy regarding your home, and only a fool would think that this does not also apply on the macro level. If someone enters your home and doesn't assault or violate or unalive you, but they only explicitly say or imply that they will harm you if you attempt to kick them out, does that make it okay that they invaded your home? Even if they don't threaten you, no matter how nice they are, by entering your home without consent, they are aggressing and trespassing. They are asking for a fight, and they should not be surprised when they find one. Immigrants from non-white countries to white countries are testing boundaries and finding that many of them are meaningless and little more than lines on a map, at least for now. Only time will tell if the European spirit has died along with our gods, or if both are capable of resurgence and revival. Anti-racism, so-called, or pretending that race has no bearing on behavior, is immoral because multicultural societies are more divided and therefore more violent. It is easier to commit violence against someone that looks different than you. Low IQ people are high violence people because they cannot regulate their emotions through rational thought. If you're interested in that premise, and if you'd like more evidence for it, I'm reading a book right now, making sort of an abridged audiobook of a book called Why Race Matters. Anyway, low IQ people are high violence people because they cannot regulate their emotions through rational thought, and also because their inability to earn good money legitimately makes a criminal life more enticing. If you are virtue signaling, if you're an anti-racist and you think I'm a bad person because I think certain people act a certain way that is incompatible with European values, you are the problem. You are the immoral one. You are the one causing violence. Oh, refugees welcome, refugees welcome. I'm a good person. No, you're saying criminals welcome. Come, violate our women, stab our children. That is not a price any civilization should be willing to pay for being able to label themselves as welcoming or inclusive or diverse. They're not even refugees, most of them. They're economic migrants. Diversity is not our strength. Unity is our strength. And diversity is antithetical to unity.